In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make bath bomb baubles, perfect for Christmas. So you will need a kitchen scale, old jug and wooden spoon, make sure these are old and you're not going to be using them for food again, some gloves, you will need bicarbonate of soda and citric acid, you will need your selection of bio glitters and micas, so I've gone for a red and a blue bio glitter and then a really fine silver and then pink and green mica powder. Make sure that you check that these are safe for skin and stuff as well, so get them from a reputable website or shop. Also got my Christmas spice fragrance. Again, this is specifically designed for bath bombs, so make sure yours is as well. I've got my plastic bauble and my little bauble. So each of the recipes I'm going to show you basically the same, just different colours. Make one large and one small bauble. And I've got a spray bottle of water. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by weighing out 200 grams of my bicarb of soda. And then to that, I'm going to add 100 grams of my citric acid. And I'm just going to combine my dry ingredients together. So now I'm going to add a half teaspoon of blue glitter. And I'm going to add a half teaspoon of red glitter. So this is bio glitter, so it will dissolve. And again, combine my dry ingredients. Make sure you get right down to the bottom. Then I'm going to take my Christmas spice fragrance and I'm going to add 3 millilitres of Christmas spice fragrance. And again, make sure that's well combined. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my baubles and my finer glitter. Now you can use any of your glitters for this. Oh, and I've got a wee stick in there. And I'm going to put a small sprinkle of the silver glitter into each of the bauble halves. Just a little. Oops. So we shake around and you can kind of coat the inside of your bauble a little bit with glitter. Now, I've got a spray bottle here, it's got a light spray on it, which is good, and I'm just going to spray once and then stir. Now you really don't need a lot of water, so I'm literally going to spray 3 times total. It's already started to combine with our fragrance, so I am just stirring. One more spray. A final spritz, so my 3 in total. Okay, so that looks nice and combined. Now I'm going to start with my larger bauble. I'm just going to start spooning my mixture into each half. Now I'm not pressing it down or anything, I'm not compressing it, and that's key if you ever want to get these out again, out of the bauble. So just making sure that there's enough in there, but I'm not pressing it firmly or anything like that. The other half. Perfect. And then I'm going to quickly sandwich the 2 halves together. Hold it for about a minute probably. So once that's been sitting for about a minute, you're going to take off one side. And you'll see you've got a nice bath bomb shape. Now that'll still be wet, so don't touch that in a moment. Find somewhere to prop that in its half shell, so leave this bottom half on. Find somewhere to sit it that's not going to roll. So maybe that's on your draining board, on a little something, I don't know. And leave it for 10 minutes to set. And then we'll take it out of the other side. So here's one that I made earlier in true Blue Peter style, and this one's been sitting for a wee while, so now I'm ready. You can feel it, it's no longer squidgy, still very delicate mind, and I'm just going to remove my other half. Oh, perfect. And then leave that to dry for probably another couple of hours, like that. So there we go, there is our bath bomb. Now what you need to do is wash out your two halves and just make sure that they're nice and clean and shiny, and then they'll be a perfect way to package your bauble for gifting or just to kind of keep it until you want to use it. So this next recipe is the same for the pink or the green bauble, or feel free to really experiment and try your own thing. So I've got, again, 200 grams of the bicarbonate of soda and 100 grams of my citric acid in the jug. And I'm just going to combine them together. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of my pink mica dye to the mixture. And again, I'm going to combine all the dry ingredients together. Then I'm going to grab my little bauble hacks and my red glitter, and I'm going to put a tiny little bit of glitter in the bottom of each bauble, and half a teaspoon into my jug. And then I'm going to mix my red glitter throughout my mixture here. So once that's all combined, we need to grab our winter scent. I'm going to add 3 milliliters to the mixture, and then just make sure that's all lovely and combined. You can see it kind of goes into wee lumps there. We want to just distribute that whole scent through the bath bomb. So once you're happy with that, I'm going to grab my spray bottle of water, and we're going to do 3 spritzes in total, one at a time, so I'll show you what I mean. So spray, and then mix, spray, and then mix, and then spray, and mix. So 3 sprays in total. Obviously it might depend if you've got a different spray bottle, so just bear that in mind. And you kind of know it's ready when, if you press it up against the side, it's kind of got a smooth edge, like that. Smooth side. And that means it's ready to go. So I'm going to start with my 2 large baubles and just start filling them. Now they should kind of click. I'm going to hold it like that for about a minute. Lift off one side, and you can see it's holding a shape. See, if you touch that though, it would completely collapse, so be very careful at this stage. And you're going to leave it in the bottom half to set for about 10 to 15 minutes. Put it somewhere it's not going to roll in a wee groove of something, and leave that to set for 10 to 15 minutes. And then you can go ahead and fill your little ones up as well. The last bath bomb we're going to make is the green bath bomb. It's exactly the same as the pink in recipe, just with different glitters and colours. And this shows you there's a wide variety of things you can use, different colours, glitters, scents, to make the bath bombs really your own. So I've got my 200 grams of bicarbonate of soda and my 100 grams of citric acid, and I'm just going to go through the process again. So a fun little thing you can do just at the end here is if you've got some pink and some green, you can make a little half and half bauble. So if I pop some green mixture in one half, and then I've saved some pink mixture here, so I'm going to pop that in the other. It's a little bit dry now. Now that my bath bombs have set, I've thoroughly washed out my baubles. Now the citric acid does sometimes react with the plastic, so if you've got a slight cloudiness, don't worry too much about that. And then you can start packaging up your bath bombs. So here is my white one. I'll pop it in, put the lid on. And then if you pick some nice coloured ribbon, and you can even put some tape around there if you really want to seal it properly. So I'm going to go for a nice green ribbon here. Just cut myself a bit. Make sure your two top bits are lined up and just thread that through. And then that is ready to hang on the tree or gift or hang in your bathroom, just whatever you're going to be doing with it. Just trim off my edge. There we go, bath bomb bauble. And there you have it. Bath bomb baubles, ready to give to your friends and family this Christmas.